The jibe is the second windsurfing maneuver which everyone should learn. It opens many doors, especially those in the direction of speed jibe, which I'm going to teach you in the next lesson. The jibe is not that complicated, and there's even a very easy version which simply consists of turning the sail around to turn with the board. However, in this windsurfing instructional video, I am going to teach you the more advanced version of the jibe. When you learn doing this maneuver, you should start off in medium wind conditions, which means not too strong. There are a few main phases of this maneuver: bearing off, moving your backhand back on the boom and slightly pulling it towards you at the same time pushing the sail to the front a little bit, moving back with your feet on the board, turning the sail around, putting the feet into the normal stance position, changing the side of the battles of the sail, and heading up. This maneuver is not too complicated for a beginner because you do not have to make any quick decisions or react to strong wind gusts. Now let's take a closer look at the maneuver. To start off, you should windsurf at an average speed and at about 90 degrees to the direction of the wind. Then you have to start bearing off and move your backhand back on the boom and slowly start pulling it slightly towards you. At the same time, slightly pull the sail to the front. Then, you have to start moving your feet to the back. This will lift the nose of the board and add a little bit more reversibility to it. Stand strong on your feet in a slight stride, with the front foot being the one showing the direction of the turn. For example, if you are doing the jibe on starboard tack, then your left foot should be the one in front. Starboard tack means that you windsurf with your right hand in the front of the boom. Keep turning, and when you start feeling that the wind does not attract the sail anymore, release the boom with your backhand and start moving it towards the front hand, which should start moving to the other side of the boom. This means that when you transfer your hands to the other side, the backhand follows the front one. After release, move your feet in a small stride to the front and change the side of the battles by pumping the sail. Head up a little bit by slightly pulling the outhole of the sail towards the stern of the board. The maneuver is not that complicated and should not take too much time to learn. What you should put much attention to is the hand positioning. When you start bearing off, it is very important to move your backhand back on the boom and pull the sail slightly towards you and to the front. This will allow the windsurfing set to turn quicker. Also, in order to turn the sail around, it is very important to pull the mast towards you with your hands before moving them to change the side of the sail. This ensures that there is a smaller possibility to lose speed or fall into the water. This is one of the main things that people do wrong in the jibe. To sum up, in the jibe, you have to remember about proper bearing off, which is the initiation stage of the maneuver, moving your feet back in a proper stride, moving your hands at the right time in the right direction, pulling the mast of the sail towards you when turning the sail around, moving your feet to the front in a slight stride, turning the battles to the other side by pumping the sail, and heading up a little bit to get back to the proper position. If you follow these simple rules, you should learn to jibe without any problems.